Here's the real reason Gen Z trusts news influencers more than newsrooms. Last week, I was at the Night Media Forum in Miami. It was a lot warmer than NYC. One of the big topics this year is how the younger generation is replacing legacy media with news influencers who they view as more authentic. I want to talk about this by highlighting one speaker, Orlando Bailey, the executive director of Detroit's Outlier Media. Because Outlier represents exactly the type of newsroom behavior that we all want. Orlando told the Night audience about Outlier's efforts to help its community to get money back for Detroiters who had it taken from them. See, in 2024, a local data analyst wrote a blog post revealing that 2,400 former Detroit homeowners might be able to recover $20 million in tax foreclosure profits that were owed to them. The analyst worried that the people who needed that information might never see it, so he reached out to his local journalism outlet, Outlier Media. Maybe they could write an article about it. But Outlier did a lot more. They built a spreadsheet of all the people possibly owed money, trained over 200 phone bankers, and made more than 4,000 calls. They ultimately reached 481 people who were owed a combined $6 million. The old guard in journalism, the folks who run the corporate newsrooms that Gen Z is abandoning, see the steps that Outlier took to help its community and calls that activism, not journalism. The old guard values neutrality in its news product, not community outreach or involvement. But Outlier had information that people needed and made sure that they got it. That's not activism, that's what journalists call a citizen's agenda. Reporting that starts by asking what a community needs, not what a CEO thinks is profitable. People of all generations are every day abandoning a legacy media that normalizes corruption, acquiesces to authoritarianism, and maintains the status quo. Neutrality is the opposite of authenticity. It walls reporters off from speaking plainly about the facts that they worked hard to gather. News influencers are stepping up and using the reporting of legacy media to draw helpful, fact-based, authentic conclusions that the old guard avoids. We want more Outlier medias authentically working on behalf of their communities, and fewer corporate newsrooms chasing clicks and protecting the elite. If you want to find public interest journalism like Outlier in your own city, check out the Media and Democracy Project's local journalism directory, linked in my bio. It exists to connect you with newsrooms doing this kind of work where you live. And be sure to vote for this type of journalism with your dollars. Donate and subscribe. Nonprofit newsrooms can't exist without you. I'm your information nutritionist, Brian. Here's to healthier information.
A healthy media diet and you.